Welcome back to Diablo's Laboratorium Emporium. My name is Diablo, and today, well, I completely forgot how to say Diablo's Laboratorium Emporium. Anyway, Ein Jar. Good morning, sir. Good morning. Today, we are not on the test map. In fact, I see the voice acting lessons are going well. Yes, the voice acting lessons are going extremely well. The pronunciation lessons and grammar and articulation, not so much. Maybe I should start following some, yes? Anyway, we are not on the testing map. We are actually on our proper map. And why is that? Well, we are going to be doing a multiplayer today. So if you want to join in, and if you want to contribute, or just hang about and just look at stuff, that's fine too. You can join at www. Okay. Fair enough. I was sleeping until like a half an hour ago, so I'm a bit groggy still. Let me try that again. You can join Diablo's multiplayer, Diablo's MP, if you want. You can find it just through the game itself or through Steam. And let's jump into it, because today what we are going to be doing is we are going to place, hopefully with the help of some people, we are going to place our designed, which I should have over here. Well, it's still loading in, but what the hell, I don't care. There it is. Our designed rocket setup, our menorah. So that's what we're going to be doing. I'm going to place that up there, ghost it, and then we're going to try to finish it today. That's the goal, at least. We're going to try to finish it today. At least that's my goal. So I'll sit back and watch those that think they have a good enough computer cry rivers of tears when they can't get into the map. Yes, that is very likely to happen. Very likely to happen indeed. All right, here we go. We are the very first thing we need to do is figure out if we can even place this thing, and if we need to remove any railroad tracks or, you know, anything like that, mines or whatever. I really don't know. I have not checked. I have not done any of the legwork. Hello, Danny. Welcome, welcome. Well, you're not in yet. Here we go. Indeed. Indeed. We'll find out. We'll find out. Well, he's loading in fast, though. And Crick is here as well. Nice, nice. I like it. I like it. But now there's two people downloading. I hope they don't interfere with each other. No, it's actually going quite well, quite well. I like it. Now, what happens if I grab my blueprint, I wonder? Huh, would that kill their download? I don't know. No, I'm faster. Stupid train. Is Danny on your local network? No. There's no one on my... Well, I hope not. Jeez, Danny? Are you in here? Hello? No, no, he's not. Phew. That was close. I have a decent internet connection. Me too, sir. Well, it's going quite well, actually. I want to get this blueprint in here as close as I can to this. Well, let's have a look at how that looks first, all right? So if we zoom out... Oh, why... oh, we might need to do a lot of lake filling, though. I never thought about that. Danny's loading the map. Let's see. I will not pick up the blueprint before he's in, just in case. Just in case. Anyway, we definitely need to, if we'll have a look at the map, we definitely, well, actually, I'm not entirely sure how wide we might be able to avoid this. We will not be able to, probably not be able to avoid these rails, though. So, there is that. Danny is catching up? Well, I don't believe it. Alright, we're not waiting for this. It's gonna take too long. Here we go. I'm gonna kill the FPS right now. Alright, I really would like to have it like this, actually. So I'm gonna do that. Just come plunk it down. There we go. Kill the, Oh, no! Well, actually, I don't care. I gotta build it anyway. This is the only thing that sucks a little bit, but that's okay. We can just do that. Solved it. Perfect. Don't think I've seen that fast a map load since maybe the first multiplayer. Yeah, that was actually quite good. Quite good. But the catching up is the tricky part, huh? My internet is 600 megabytes. Is that up and down, sir? This is the only time I really notice the difference. Yeah, well, you're connecting to a to a gig up and down, so I should have enough bandwidth for you to work with. Down is slower. Ah, okay. I'm just gonna zoom out a little bit. Wait, are we just? This is a lot smaller than I thought. Okay, never mind. What the hell? Nice. No, well, the train tracks are gonna be removed anyway, but Kozilek says, "Hey, hello. Hello, sir. What Factorio version do I need to join? I'm always on the latest experimental. Always, always, forever and always. And no, I have not checked which one that is. These boxes are no longer needed. No. These boxes are no longer needed, so I can take these out. And we still have to design all of the other stuff that goes above this, so how this is all gonna connect, I don't know yet. We'll figure that out. We'll figure that out. First, we gotta build this thing. That's what I want to accomplish today. If we can accomplish that today, that would be amazing. Oh, can I not? Yes. Bye-bye. Zippity-doo-dah. There we go. Alright, cool. Oh no. Do I have dirt with me? Please tell me I have dirt with me. Yes. There we go. Perfect. Now if I take this one and I remove the boxes, I can just replace that in a moment. And that should be good. Let's have a let's have a look at if we have more water in the way. No, I think we're pretty okay. I don't see any other water. This was the only spot that was there. So if we just should be fine. Should be fine. If I just go like this really quickly. Hey, Danny has joined the game. Nice. Welcome, welcome, Danny. Hello. Test world. No, not a test world. Not a test world at all. This is the actual world. We're doing multiplayer, and you can join if you want to. We are trying to get this entire menorah of rockets built today. Today. This is why we are in multiplayer, so we can have multiple people try to help out. Isn't that wonderful? I like it. Dinosaur PC. Well, mine's getting there. It was nice and hip and brand spanking new beast of a machine when I bought it, but that was 2018, and well, technology has progressed a little bit. I really, really want to buy a new machine, but those are expensive, you know. Jeez, especially the graphics cards. So I'm not gonna do that for a while. All right. 2018 old. Mine is 2008. Well, Anuka, what can I say? What can I say? There has to be a difference, yes? Nearly impossible to build a PC these days, says Rocco Mac. Part shortages everywhere. Yeah, that's a real problem. Like all parts have shortages. There's just a silicon shortage. So yes, there is definitely an issue with that. But graphics cards in particular are absolutely ridiculous. Did I not? Oh, okay. Yes, Krusliak. Of course I will. Of course I will. If I can find... La-dee-dee, la-dee. There we go. There you go, sir. Join away. Join away. I'll see you on the other side. Alright, we're getting... I'm going to collect a bunch of stuff that I need. Mostly belts, actually. And seeing how far we can get. Now, we do have lots of belts already in boxes. And in our train and all that kind of stuff. We're not going to take the train up and down because that's just going to, frankly, take a lot longer. So we're not doing that. We're just walking up and down today. But we can get our stuff out of that train. But first, we have lots of boxes here with belts. So we're going to utilize those first. I need to maybe put down a box with my stuff and just take what I need. I think that might be better. Yeah, I'm just going to put my box of stuff here at my exit point, usual exit point. And we're going to find out. Right, well, those three can just go where I say they're going to go. So those are going to stay there. I need another one. There, go. All right, so I want to keep those, obviously. I guess I can bring my buildy pants as well. Maybe some radars, just in case. Ooh, the thing that I forgot, though, that is interesting. I'm going to bring some roboports as well. Well, if I'm going to have VUL do all the building, then I don't need roboports, do I? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And I will get to, eventually, get to why that is a little bit later, if at all today. I don't need my dirt. I don't need anything. Okay, what do I need? What do I need? I need arms, right? I need lots of green arms because we're using those intensely. We want to have what else? We want to have all of these. Obviously the belts because we just picked those up. All the undergrounds, all the splitters because, well, we need them. We don't need these boxes. We do, however, need red boxes. So we're going to open up this one and we're going to go, yes, all these boxes, please. Thank you very much. Actually, no. Oh, yes. Well, the red boxes don't really matter, but the blue boxes do. We only need one stack, though, so that should be good. Oi. Hello. Kozliak is trying to also get into the game. Now, what else do we need? Just looking at this stuff right here, and there's literally nothing I need from this. So, we are going to, open the last one, and we are going to say, yeah, there's nothing I need here as well. Cool. Yo, Krika has joined the game. Nice. All right, cool. Where is Danny anyway? Danny. There he is. He's coming by spider. No, he's running all over my my nuclear plant. How rude. All right. I'll wait. So, what do I need? What do I need? I would like to have all of these. Well, as much as I can. Ooh. Well, that's it. That's all we're going to take today. Boxes full, or a backpack full of belts. I guess we can augment that by a little bit more of this. And let's head out and try to build stuff. What would you rather I did? Help you building the menorah or run around trying to fix holes? Actually, Danny, fixing holes, I would very much appreciate. If, you know, we've got Krika in here, we've got Kozliak in here. You have done, I believe, some research into where all the holes are. So if you fix some holes, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. No crying yet. Nope, no crying yet. It's cool. I know it all. Yeah, that's cool. Cool. Thank you, sir. That is awesome. That is awesome. I bought several 2080s cheap when the new ones were announced. Let's say I made a fair profit. You're a scalper. You're a scalper. And you didn't give me one. Damn it. All right. Okay. Oh, Crick was in, right? Well, he was in somewhere. Ah, there he is. He's on a train. All right. Well, if you don't know what to do, Crick, you can help me build the menorah. If you have something you specifically want to be doing, then I suggest just to go ahead. I ran around the same game, found a fair amount of holes on my way. Alright, cool. That is awesome. I'm just going to start down here, actually. I'm just going to go from bottom to top in this case. Now, we're not at 100 speed like we were in the... Gregor, by the way, and Rocco, by the way. Thank you for the follow. I did not see you there for a hot minute, but thank you for the follow. It is very much appreciated. Now, we're not at 100 times speed, so building is going to be a little bit slow. Just a little bit slower than usual, or than on the test map. But I think we can get through it. I think we should be able to get through it. At least I hope so. Alright. Let's have a look. This is going to take a while. Actually, you know what? If I turn my robots off, there's actually a lot I can do a lot faster by using the mod that we have. Yeah. So if we do this, and it really doesn't matter where I start, so if I just erase this up to right there and do this. Oh, 9. Nope, other way around. There we go. See, this is... I hate trees. I hate trees with a passion. Alright, let's turn these back on. Let's go back to 9. There we go. And they're building other stuff, aren't they? I hate everything about this. Cool. We're going to do this. Then we're going to turn these boys off. And we're going to try to do this a little bit smarter. I'm not promising I will. I'm just saying I'm going to try to. Alright, let's have a look. All of you can be picked up. Perfect. So, what we are going to do is instead we are going to erase all of this. Right. Nope. Whoosh. Whoosh. And then we're going to go, and then we're going to just do this 3 times. And anything that can't be built is okay by me. We can have that be done later or removed, or like that tree and that tree. It's all fine. Those are peanuts compared to the amount of belts that I can lay down with this mod in one go. Alright, cool. We'll do the next little bit here. We can do that. We can do this with the straight lines as well, with the with the down lines as well. So that is actually going to save us a lot of time. And then we just have to do the corners and stuff. Perfect. Excellent. Ah, Crick is already helping out, I see. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. See, this saves us a lot of time. This saves us a lot of time. I like that. Thank you, sir. Mr. Errol has subscribed. Thank you very much, and good morning to you as well. I hope you are having a wonderful day. Hope you're having a wonderful weekend. I certainly am. And there we go. We'll do that and leave the rest for Cricket. How much is this? 12, I believe? Or, yeah, 12, I think. Yeah, there we go. Alright. First row going in. Going to borrow the building train. Head to the bottom of the map. Fix holes as I walk back up. That's fine, sir. That is fine. Do your worst. Been a while, to be honest. It has. I'm glad you are here, though. There we go. And this one down as well. And then we'll do the other ones. Man, this is going wonderfully. Oh! I ran out. Damn it. Okay, well, it happens. It happens. Oh, on the right-hand side needs a coal mine. Well, I'm not stopping you. Life gets in the way. Doesn't it, though? Doesn't it just really? I mean, it's so annoying. I know, man. I know. I wish we could all be millionaires and not have to work a day in our lives and just enjoy life. But if we were all millionaires, then, yeah, it wouldn't mean much. It would not mean much. And you'd run into the exact same problems. So unfortunately, that's not how society works. How have you all been keeping? Well, personally, I'm stuck, so I don't know. Ah, there we go. Personally, I'm doing just fine, sir. I'm having actually a really good second half of the year, so that is quite nice. I've been doing voice acting classes. I have been how do I put this? Training? No, that's not the right word. I don't know how to say that, but basically what it comes down to is I've been trying to make my own radio program for an actual radio station. So I'm very happy about that. I'm very pleased with that. I'm very excited for that as well. Let's have a look at this one. Is this one stuffed? Yeah, I can use all of these, I suppose. We'll see. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of things, and I will say it's been kind of busy, but it's a nice kind of busy, if you know what I mean. So it's not that bad. Makes sense as you love your music too. Yes, indeed. Yeah, and the guys that because I at one point I thought, you know what, I need a hobby. Maybe I'll go into radio. And so I called a radio station, and I was very enthusiastic, and I was going, yay, I want to do radio. Hello, it's me. And they said, fuck off. But the second radio station I called, they said, well, cool. Just come on down and we'll try and see what we can do. So I went, and we had, a few talks first. And then they just said, well, here's the studio. This is how it works. Good luck, have fun, and let us know if you broke anything. But otherwise, just make some radio and record it, and we'll have a listen, and we'll go from there, and we'll try to make a program out of it. So for the next few months, I will be probably in the studio of every weekend, or as much as I can, actually, trying to make a radio program and see what works, see what doesn't work, see what segments we want, see what we don't want, and eventually, maybe, hopefully, end up on a radio somewhere in the airwaves. That would be that would be very cool. That would be very cool. Now, to be very clear, this is not a job, as this is how do I put that? Most of the work that is done at this radio station, and it's a TV station as well, by the way, but is based on volunteers, so it's not really paid work. But that really doesn't matter to me. I just want to be involved. I just want to do this and see if I can, in fact, do this. And if I'm creative enough, and if I have, you know, like I said, if I can, in fact, do this, that would be a challenge in and of itself. And then, you know, who knows what can grow from that? Who knows what can grow from that? But if you never try anything else, if you never try anything new, or you know, expand your knowledge a little bit, then life's gonna get really boring really fast. So I want to avoid that at all costs. Build-A-Pants may be an idea. Well, now you tell me. Jeez, you know I forget these things. But yes, thank you. Build-A-Pants would have been a great idea from the start. Now my running pants are low on power. Well, that's okay. We're not in any particular hurry. At least I'm not. There we go. I'm just helping out and talking, you know. It's not like I can focus on anything else. But yes, so my time has been spent well, I think. And I think that is important. For you to spend your time well. You don't get a lot of it, so you might as well enjoy it while you have it. At least that's what how I feel about it. Oh, and in that same vein, I've been obviously, as you know, well, I won't say usual because it's not every week, but it has been happening a lot. I've been playing board games again all day yesterday and Friday evening. Oh, man, I just can't get enough of it. I really can't. Play the new one again, and oh man, it's just fun, you know? It's just fun. You can tell you like it as your voice picks up when you talk about it. Yeah, there is definitely a certain amount of passion and enjoyment there. There is absolutely that. There is no doubt about that. Okay, I think we did. Oh, nope. Yeah, I think we did all the center bit and all the arms now. I'm gonna fill in these ones in a moment. I was given a board game last Christmas, still haven't opened it. It's called Duel. I've not heard of that one, sir. I have not heard of that one. Let's just... How many belts do I still have? 6,500. So I'm going to turn these off. And I'm going to... wait for the save. Kozilek is almost caught up. He's so close. He's so close. You can smell it. Wait, did I not turn this off? Damn it. Come on. Come on, man. Focus. Alright, let's do that. Let's go to 12. 12, thank you very much. Turn that around, and let's put this down. Bippo, 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 bippo. Are you missing some undergrounds? One of the inserters looks like it's picking up nothing. Nope, I'm not missing undergrounds. That inserter is indeed picking up absolutely nothing. And that is by design. I still have to add something there. There we go. Alright, we're going to fill in this part and this part, I suppose. Let's do this one first. What's our... Nope, let's not look at that. That's silly. That is not a good idea. Oh, I'm too far up. I don't want to do that corner. Crick is working on that. I can help out, I suppose. But thank you for noticing. That is always helpful, always nice. But it is indeed on purpose. Those are going to be placed in a moment. Well, a long moment. If you know what I mean. Alright, can we finish this, please? Stupid slow robots. Thank you. Now, turn these back off again. Go back to 12 again. Thank you. Turn this around again and walk this down. There we go. How much do I have left? Almost 4,000. Is that enough to do this? I think so. I hope so. Let's help them out at least. See how far we can get. And then I'll show you what is supposed to go there at the middle bit, at the arms that are not, seemingly not picking up anything. We'll get to that. We'll get to that, I promise you. Oi! There we go. Alright, cool. As long as we can help out, it's always faster than the robots doing it all by themselves. But it does take a little while, so we just have to be a little bit patient. And that's fine. Oops. I missed it. See, I never did learn to color in between the lines. That's just not my style, man. Alright, almost done. Almost done. Yeah. Cool. Alright. I will shut up then. No, sir. No, sir. It's alright. It's alright. I would much rather you say something that was wrong than not say anything at all. Well, up to a point. Up to a point, eh? Up to a point. Let's do these holes right here. Oh, look at that. Man, Cricker, you are working it. I'm so happy. Now, what we want in this hole that we have, where we're not actually picking up anything, I would like to have these ones. In fact, I would like to have that one. Technically, I never ever need more than one. Or for fish. Yes. You know what I'm talking about? Up to a point? Well, there's the point. Technically, I never need more than one because it takes long enough for this to, you know, build a new rocket and send it off into space for a robot to bring me one item, right? I would think so. So I'm just gonna set this to 1, and you know what? Why take the chance? Why take the chance? Let's go for 2. Let's go for 2. We're always gonna be safe. We're gonna copy this. I'm gonna place that down everywhere. Boop. Boop. Actually, if we've done it 4 times, we can do a bibbidi boop like this. And just go like this, because everything's the same anyway. Yes. Do I not have... Oh, I don't have undergrounds anymore. How interesting. And then we can do the next 4. Like... Wait, well, where is it supposed to be? I'm confused. There it is. Bibbidi bobbidi boop. Alright, cool. And then we can do the other side, and we should be able to just turn this around, I think. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Very nice. And do that 2 more times. There we go. And then we have... Now, we do need roboports in here. We do need roboports in here to make sure that we can obviously get those boxes filled, and we need to think about that. This is why I brought my robot ports in the first place. I could go something like this, but yeah, that works, I guess, but it's not very pretty. Unfortunately, there's not enough room to go actually inside the build itself. At least one rocket should be dedicated to fish. Well, the problem is, if I do that, then I won't reach my goal of 21,600 signs per minute. In fact, I'll be a lot short. So we'll see what we have in the end. If we have too much surplus of incoming materials, we can siphon off some of that material and use that to launch a rocket with. Wait, why is there a box with? I'm confused. I did that. Oh, cool. All right. Perfect, I guess. Anyway, I would like to have something like this, right? This looks cool, but you can't do that all the way down, which annoys the heck out of me. So we're going to have to find a way to integrate this thing somehow. I mean, I could eat this one. I suppose I could eat this one. Everything will be a little bit slower, but since we are overproducing anyway, does that really matter? I had it in inventory. That's good. Sounds like a design flaw to me. No, starter bait launcher is a spare. That is true. We could do fishes from the starter base launcher, but then again, I have no idea how to automatically farm fish. So, you know, there is that. You could need undergrounds. What? What are you talking about, sir? Yeah, I could. Okay, I guess I could do that with undergrounds, but no. Well, yeah. Wait, I'm thinking about it. SRG Foster. No, it says Froster. I said that correctly. You could be onto something, actually. If we get our RoboPort in here, just get one box of one requester box for the satellites. But aren't we going to run into trouble on the lower end? I mean, this is always going to be clear, but we are not going to be able to push in that way. It all depends, I guess, on... Yeah, no, we're screwed. There's no way we can get... We can go through here, but then we can't go in here. Because there's no way for us to... Without breaking this, and that's something we definitely won't do. I won't do, because that's disgusting. No, I think having these ones is alright. How many are there on one side? I think it's 2, 4, 6, 8, and 12. Yes, it's 12. So if we start here with a RoboPort and here with a RoboPort, I think we can skip one and do that one. Is that true? Let's just find out. If I kill this one and put a RoboPort there. Well, hello. Yes. All right. Is this bigger than I don't think it is. Wait, this is 4x4, is it not? All right, let's just put that down as a measuring stick. So that would be... It's such a weird image, though. Oh, that's 3. This is 4. Never mind. This is fine. This is absolutely fine. If I skip this one, can I put it here? No, I cannot. Why can I not? Oh, I can. Oh, I can. Just, I didn't see the line there. Sorry. In fact, I can skip 2. Interesting. Interesting, yes, see. Obviously I want symmetry, so I'd do that. And let's just see how this works out. If I kill this, go there. Kill this, go there. And then skip another 2. 1, 2, this one. There you go. And then skip another 2. Is that the last one? Yeah, okay. Ooh, but then it's... Damn it. Is it crooked now? Or is it not? I can't really tell. Let's have a look. I think I started on that one, not that one. Yeah. So that would be a little bit crooked, but at the same time, we could do a center one here to level that out, I suppose. How high can we go with that? Really... Ooh, actually, we can go really high with that. Okay, cool. So it really doesn't matter. We can go center line here. If we pick up this and... wait, this is 2, right? So this is 4. Wait, how does this measure out? I'm just going to do something like this. Okay, so this is 2. Right? Yeah, so if we do that... let's try that again. If we do that... nope, we need to go 1 down. And we can take these out. And we can just go like this. And then we're centered. Perfect. And this should have... Well, this will get power from here. There's only one... What? Mr. Ash says, by the way, Mr. Diablo, I don't know if you've realized this, but by reshuffling the schedule, you have also doubled the number of multiplayer episodes per month. Well, not per month per se, but per ratio of episodes, yes. I definitely have increased the amount of multiplayer versus non-multiplayer games. That is true. We are recording 2 episodes today, yes, but not necessarily both being multiplayer. So there is that. I think I want to leave this the way it is. I kind of don't mind the fact that it's a little bit off. The only thing that I'm worried about, and the only reason why I would change it, is if it turns out that we are not, in fact, being able to reach that because of we took out 8 speed beacons. If it turns out that because of the missing of those 8 speed beacons, we are in fact not able to produce enough stuff, space science, then that's going to change. That's going to make it so that I will have to, place these roboports a little bit more ugly, but functional. Now, let's have a look. Radar-wise, I would like, obviously, everything to be covered. So I'm thinking I'm just going to put something down here. A little bit more up. And do this half from this point. We could go... Oh, actually... Oh, my gosh. Yeah, we could go here, and that's even better. Yeah, that's even better. Yep. Alright. That is... I hope that it does that, because we still need to have... No, really doesn't matter. Alright, perfect. We'd still want to cover everything. So if I do this on the other side the exact same way, and we don't cover the entire spectrum, then that's a problem, yes? So we'll find out right now. If we move all this way, does it work? Well, it slightly overlaps, but I guess I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'm okay with that. We can still see everything, so that's fine. We can get these power poles in. Well, we don't have them with us right now, but that's fine. That is not an issue. Perfect. Wait, is this up or down? No, it's down as well. Okay, so these are in line as well. I like it. We've got a power issue. Yes, I realize this. I realize this. I also have like a million modules here, which apparently we don't need anymore because Mr. Cricket is putting everything down, which is good. Private 0009. I don't read, I'm gonna say Greek or Russian? I don't know. I really don't see that. But hello to you, sir. Good evening. Good evening. Good morning. You Spoon, thank you for the follow. The Burbos, thank you for the follow. Very much appreciated. Thank you very much. In that case, never mind. The ratio didn't change. Indeed. Yes, sir. Andrew is right. Changes his mind. Often I never know. Yes. I could just do that. I don't know. You didn't have beacons anymore. What? 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 What are you talking about? Everything's been placed and... Well, no, not everything's been placed. It's fine. It's fine. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to give these to Mr. Cricket and he can work with them. Ah, that's why I put the modules... Oh, you didn't have... Oh, I see. Then I will put them back, sir. I will put them back where you placed them. Well, not exactly where you placed them, but still approximately where you placed them. And I will not touch them again. I'm so sorry I got in your way. What else do we need? Well, we've got all the arms. We've got... I think... Man, this is actually going... way faster than I anticipated. Like, a lot faster than I anticipated. So I'm just gonna remove this and put down some more belts, I guess. 9. There we go. Excellent. Let's remove... You know what? Let's remove all of this. Boop. And start placing down some stuff. Here we go. My robots are not that fast, but that's okay. Neither am I. I have no idea how many I have. Oh, I'm already running out. Damn it. Oh well. Let's pick up my robots and go home. There should be, like, enough belts in the factory. Well, if there's not enough belts in the factory, it really doesn't matter as well, because we do have 2 belt trains running around that we can utilize for this. I'm just going to turn my robots off while I build a train upstairs. Ah, but is it filled, though? I can't see because it's impossible. It's in the ghosty part. I'll go down. It's fine. There we go. Let's be a little bit faster. Also, I'm going to work on... Whilst you do that, Mr. Cricket, I will maybe start to figure out how to build our 24 rocket silos. And we'll work with that. Yep. Okay. Do we even know what we need for that? Huh. I think we've got most of this covered. I'm stuck. Because the concrete we are already making for nuclear power plants anyway, I believe. Yeah, that's 500, but, you know, this is 1,000. But we still have lots of concrete in a box, I believe. We can check that out, I suppose. The steel is not an issue, like, not at all. Non-existent. Blue chips, a little bit. I guess it's a little bit of an issue. Engines, nope. Pipes, nope, not a problem. All right, well, let's try to do this. Let's make a few boxes, put them down, put the ingredients in, and see if we can't get rockets to, can't build 24 rockets. Where will I put my boxes, though? I think I want to put it as centralized as I can. Did I just say buckets? Sure, why not? Buckets will work. I want a box. There we go. And we'll go this way. Because most of our stuff is going to be here anyway. Alright. I need more than that, I think. Let's just go with 4 boxes. Now, it's 1,000... Well, Mr. Koziolek is having a good time, I see. Hey, whatever floats your boat, it's alright with me, sir. It's alright with me. Let's have a look. Concrete was over here. Yes. So we need... Oh, we need 24,000 concrete. Yes, this is the first 1,000. Now, how fast does this build? Oh. Well... Uh-huh. Uh-huh. How many are we? Okay, 7. Wow, what's this? What's this? Why is it on the input? That's weird. Why did I not do that on the output? That's so strange. Actually, no, that's good, because then we stop building them. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. What was I saying again? I was saying something, I remember that distinctly. Right, I need to make this faster. I need to make this a lot faster, because if we have to have 24,000 concrete, then a little bit of speed goes a long, long way. So I'm going to add, I don't know why those are not in there, but I'm going to add, I'm just going to take the entire stack. I don't think I can add any speed beacons to this area, to be honest. It's this size. Well, no, that's way too far away. Yeah, no, there's no way. There's no way. But what we can do is this. Make it a little bit faster. Yeah, these are completely stuffed, so... And we got this one as well, so I'm... Where is this getting its stuff from, though? That's so strange. Let's see what we can... If we can see where the direction of where this... robot is going to come from. I'm just going to keep my eyes open real quick. There it is. But that's... Ah! Oh, somebody changed this. I see. Somebody changed this without it needing to be changed. It's fine, I guess. Sure, why not? Why not? Right, let's build our first one, I guess. Why don't you just build a factory making launchers? Because, well, I also want to do something. I want to do something myself. I guess we can. I guess we can. Oh, right, I don't have any stuff with me, so I have to wait for the robots to build this. Well, in that case, if I have to wait anyway, we can do that. We can do... that. It does not need to be fast because, well, whatever. There is... is this getting built already? Hello? Alright, I'll do it myself. Wait, do I not have anything in here? That I can use? That would be nice. But apparently, this is why we can't have nice things. Okay. We'll steal... Actually, we'll steal... one out of here. Bibbidi bobbidi boop. Alright, cool. Alright, we can do it. We can do it the boring way, I suppose. Rocket silo. I would like to have that built. I would like to have this be copied to that. We should get all the stuff. Very, very nice. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work a lot. Okay, so what we want is an exit
And then we want to tell this one if there are... actually, we can do... No, we need to have that one. Yeah. If we have... Boopity boop. Connect. If we have 24 of these... no, if we have less than 24 of these, is what I'm trying to say. There we go. Then you should be functioning. As soon as we have 24 of these, stop functioning. Because we don't need more than that. Now do we? Okay. I guess we will just have to wait. I think most of this is in boxes. Am I mistaken about blue chips, though? I wonder about that. I'm not entirely sure, because, you know, the system is not that good for looking at these things. I'm pretty sure we have green chips and red chips in boxes. Well, I see red chips there. This system definitely still needs an overhaul, because it just falls off the bottom of the screen. It's so annoying. I don't see... Well, okay. Okay, jeez, relax. Wait, did we not have... Ah, yes, we did add those to this box, but the robots are too slow to pick those up. Interesting. Okay, yes. So if we do... Okay, we can do the following, I suppose. I need wire. Swippity swoosh. Hey, I said swippity swoosh. Thank you very much. Wait, what else do I need for wire? How do I need iron for wire? That's weird. Everyone knows iron is not conductive. What we can do, I suppose. No, because if we do that, then we halt the entire production. Actually, we could just do it for one. That's fine. All right. We're going to go like this. We're going to say only work if there are more than 2. Seems fair. So as soon as there's 3 in here, we should see, but that will never happen because, well, robots and stuff. But once that stops, this will, look, it'll empty out everything all at once. All right, fine. Override stack, go to 1. I meant to do that. Alright, so it now only takes out the 1 every time, and the rest can be picked up for delivery, which is quite nice. But, oh, that's interesting, though. Where did it go? Wait. Where did it go with my blue chips just then? Because it went this way, and it didn't go to that one. So I'm very curious to see if I look at... Okay, where are you going? Where are you going, boy? Really? Why? Well, I guess that really doesn't matter. That's only a short while until this is satiated, and then we're probably going to do this one. Yeah. Okay, well, that's going to take a while, and eventually we'll build something. Hey, I can't help it if that's the way it is, okay? Let's have a look. Yeah, that's very cool. All right. Then what do I do? Because it's almost been built. This is... Well, I guess I could bring some more belts and finish that. How many belts do we have? Oh, that's not a lot. That's not a lot at all. But it's what we're going to take. It's what we're going to take, and then we're going to run to our train and steal those as well. We can have a few thousand. There's 2,000. Oh, that was interesting. Oh, we got lots of here. Nice. And just steal all these boxes and let those get filled up. Nice. I also want to think. I also want to bring one of these. I think at least one of these, right? Yeah. I brought way too many arms, by the way, because I think all the arms are already done. Stole all the belts. Haha. Let's have a look. This one, yeah, which is already full. We're gonna do something, something, something like so, and we're gonna put that one back. Cool. All right, let's have a look. I got 6,000, so we can put something down at least. Check on starter base mines. What do you mean? Starter base mines are... Well, this one's nearly done, or this one is done actually. There's only a little trickle coming out. Danny's over here. Yes, what am I looking at? What am I looking at? Oh, there's a train stuck. Is that what you're trying to say? Alright. What should this be? Oh. Actually, that's a fair question. Wait, how is that still a thing? Did we not fix all of these? Well, it should be iron, I think, and the top one should be... Yeah, wait, what happened here? Yeah, this oil train definitely should not be here. Any pipes and pumps that are there definitely should not be here. And the signals going into this should be changed as well. I can do that from a distance, but that train... Ooh, man, what the hell happened here? Wait, are the other ones broken as well? Let me have a look before I do... No, wait. This is the only one that actually has... Yeah, because this one makes batteries and stuff. Well, poopsicle sticks. In that case, do we have a place where we can unload... oil? Yeah, we've got lots of places where we can unload oil. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh my god. Okay, thank you very much. There we go. I would like to go... I don't know, I really don't care. There. Go. Until empty. Perfect. I said go. Right. Now... Well, Danny, if you wouldn't mind cleaning up all the... Well, I can just do that, I suppose. Oops. Yeah. Uh-huh. We'll do that. We'll do that. That one. That one. Can't really see what's underneath your... If there's anything underneath your spider, though, so I can't clean that up. Oh, thank you very much, good sir. Thank you very much. And then I need to... Give me just a moment. Just a moment. I will grab one of those constant combinators. Get out of my way. Constant combinators from here. Place this down. Go like this. I would like to have train signal or network ID 8, please. Because that's the one we're using over there. And we are requesting, so we need a requesting threshold of, or yeah, whatever, of 76,000, negative 76,800. Because that's a full train load. The splitters are filtering on iron ore. Yes. Yes. Oh, right. This is not what I want. I would like to have this one. Sorry. I almost stuck incorrectly. There we go. Copper station above. Yes. I probably can just do that here as well. Bibbidi boop. 76,800. Alright, let's copy this one first. Let's go back to where Danny is. Somewhere. There he is. Oh no, I'm not allowed. Oh, I need to blueprint. I need to blueprint. That was the whole idea behind it. Zoom out, go down to where Danny is, and go. Whoops, turn it that way. Here we are. Yes, and yes. Okay, so that should be. All right, let me check that down here. Am I missing anything? No, not really. Good, good, good. I'm not entirely sure if these things are turned on, but they should be now that I've put those in. We can do the same thing for the copper one, and we will have a crisis averted. Yes, Danny, that was amazing. Thank you very much for paying attention. I'm very happy indeed. I need to push this one this way. That way, and this way. Also, if you could move your spider a little bit up to the copper station. Oh, well, I guess robots are already in the neighborhood picking up the stuff that I've been deleting, so that's no longer a thing. Never mind. Never mind. As long as it's going somewhere, I suppose. And I see robots flying, so... Ooh, no. Ooh, almost took out too much. Yeah, no, we're good. Robots are doing their thing. I don't need these ones. I don't need these ones. I think I'm good. I don't think I missed anything this time, at least. I don't see any holes. Oh, got that one, got those ones. Yeah, I think I got everything. I don't see any holes in the belts. I don't see any missing arms or anything like that because of pipes or what have you. No, we're good. Thank you, Danny. That was very helpful. Thank you very, very much indeed. Now, we can take these ones out. And let's see. How are we doing here? Well, that sucks. Well, we're getting blue ones. That's good. That's very good. We're also getting, the electric engines. We're all good, actually. I like it. Now, how are we doing up here? We need power in here because it's annoying that we can't see anything. Nice. This is nearly completely done. I just need the rocket silos, and then we're good. Then we're good. Oh, power poles have already been placed down. Very nice, very nice. Now, where's the power going to come from? I think just from downstairs, to be fair. Yeah, I think so. Because I can't rely on the power being here, because those rail blocks are going to leave us. Eventually, I promise you. I've been saying that for a very long time, but it will happen. It will happen. So I guess we can just use this one, but I really don't. That doesn't feel quite right. I'm not sure we can cover or cover this distance. Yeah, we could go through the middle here. Well, semi-middle. It's either the left or the right side of the middle. From this point on, I think we'll do that. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. All right, let's get some power poles, which are right here. I know. I have some in a box. Really don't care. Ooh, all my fuel's been used up. That is kind of nice. We can pick up those boxes now. These boxes are definitely no longer needed, so we'll clean that up. And this factory will take its sweet ass time, but it's fine. We do not need it to be fast, because by the time we have actually designed the rest of the factory, it could have made 100 times the rocket silos that we need. So I'm not too worried about it. Now, we were actually looking at these things. Ooh, somebody was building something over here. Nice new iron mine. All right, how's this doing? Let's look at the end result. Ugh. Oh, wait. This still needed to be connected. This was supposed to be iron. Okay, that's good. That's good. We have plenty of coal still there. I'm not too worried about it. We still are coal. Copper, of course. New iron mine was me last month. Well, if you found all the holes, you know where to finish. Is this multiplayer? Yes, sir, it is. Penguin King. Yes, sir, it is. And thank you for the follow, by the way. This is alright. This is alright. We've got... I think we're still doing okay. I think we're still doing quite okay. What the hell? Why are there boxes of stuff here? Oh, well, I don't... we'll see. We'll see. In the starter base mines. Now, this iron ore is obviously nearly done. That can be cleaned up at some point. But we've got more iron everywhere. We still have lots of coal. I'm not worried about that. Yeah, I think we're all right. Yes, we need to perhaps clean up those copper stations aren't working. It is? What? Andrew, what are you saying? Which copper stations aren't working? What are you talking about? Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Well, these are not working because they're stuffed. They're not being used at the moment, but they're full and they are reachable. So I'm guessing that's going to be okay. What else? Well, where do I have more copper? Well, this one. Alright, this one doesn't count because this one's truly empty. But I believe all the other ones are working. I see them working. So, look at the stations, not the mines. This one's got a train running on it. This one does not right now, but it had just a moment ago. These ones are still filling up, so these are probably just empty. Oh, well, actually, these are quite full. Quite nice, quite nice. We still have, by the way, we still have the issue that for some reason, and I still don't know why, it's just not sending out enough trains. I honestly don't know why. It should be sending out 9 trains to fill that train station. It's only sending out 4 at a time. I've tried several different things to fix that, but nothing seems to be working on that front, and I can't explain why. So do I want to go through the middle or the left or the right side? I think I want to go... Oi, somebody already turned it on by cheating. Depriving me of my beautiful option. Oh, that's fine. I think I just go here. It's strange. It seems to be working on iron but not copper. Exactly. It is very weird. Well, no, that's not fair to say. Iron is probably suffering from the same issue as well, but if copper runs out sooner than iron because we are using more copper than iron, then iron has more time to fill up because there's the factory is not working as much or at all when there's no copper, meaning that iron trains can keep coming in without iron actually being smelted and pushed into the factory. So if copper is being used faster than iron, then we would not see the problem, but it could still be there. Alright, I'll go through this side. Can I just... Oh, why not? That's just unfair. I wanted to start right here. That's so unfair. Alright, fine. Fine. See if I care. Alright, let's go. Do 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 do. Getting power to you. I hope this works too. Still goes alright. Perfect. Yeah, that works. That works. Look, power everywhere. Isn't it amazing how I did that? Anyway. Let's kill this one, shall we? Because this one's going to go away anyway. Faux show, man. Faux show. Alright. But there you have it. We have our menorah of rockets. Well, I say we have our menorah of rockets. We don't have the rocket silos built just yet, obviously. Because those take a long time and lots of resources to build. But we are building them at, just at a very slow pace. And we will get those soon enough. Soon enough. Now, let's have a quick look at what the rest of the world is up to. Kozilek is running around. Because why not? He wants to steal a new spider, eh? Keeping my eye on you, sir. Keeping my eye on you. Where's the rest? Danny. Danny's fixing some holes that we have. Oh, did I not connect pipes there? Well, I was meaning to do that. Sure. Missing pipes, yeah. Yeah. Hope you brought some, and otherwise, well, there you go. Oh, you actually tagged it. That's good. Where's the other one? Ah, there we are. Yay, cleaning that up, building that. Oh, man, that is perfect. Thank you, Krika. That is very nice. Fixing nuclear stuff. Thank you very much. Kozilek needs a task. Well, if he really does need a task, then I have one for him. He stole something, apparently. I think he's already decided what he wants to do. I don't know. He's moving with a purpose, so I'm going to let that go. And Kozilek, if you want something to do, always just remember, let me know. And I have lots of jobs that need doing. So, coal mine on the right-hand side. Yeah, coal mine right on the right-hand side. We still have a mine that needs cleaning up. Lots of stations that need cleaning up. That's going fishing for now. That's perfect, sir. That is just fine. Good luck with that. Good luck. You are allowed to do anything you like. All right. Well, now that we know what everyone, but we'll take a task, whatever it might be. Well. All right. All right. I'll take you up on that. Would you be so kind as to build an outpost right there? Wait, why is it not pinging? There we go. Right there. So we can get the coal, we can get the copper, maybe the stone. We can get the 114 million iron ore. Perfect. Everything's there. We could even maybe eventually do the uranium ore. Not very likely, but we could. Yeah, we got 111 coal, 111 million coal as well. Just up there. We could, I suppose we could do the outpost a little bit higher. But then again, this coal, I guess we could eventually get this coal down here. Huh. I don't want to lose that water there, though, because if I ever do want to mine this uranium, I need that water. And we've got water over here as well, so it's not that big of a deal. But, well, there's iron here as well. Anyway, yeah, if you've got nothing else to do, Kozilek, then I would very much appreciate it if you could copy paste a outpost right there and start building, my man. Start building. Wait, what's my oh my god, it's stuck again. Where's my black one, by the way? Oh, that made it all the way. Very nice. Yeah, we need to start discovering lots more. Danny says, I noticed something else. When you dismantle a used up beacon ore patch, there's a strip of unmined ore under where the beacons were. Yes, that is true. That is known. That's a known issue. My plan for that was to pick up the entire iron ore patch, with a X, Control X, so cut it, and then just shifting it up 1 and seeing what gets mined. Or just placing down a new strip on the strips that are unused. But the amount of iron that is going to be left behind, or sorry, the amount of ore that is going to be left behind is not going to be that much. So, it kind of depends on how much is left. I mean, if it was a billion ore patch, then a few 100 million left is still a lot that we can still use. If it was a 6 million ore patch and there's 200,000 left, then I really don't care. I wasn't sure how OCD you'd be about it. Well, technically, yes, I would love to be able to clean up everything, but realistically, wasting a lot of time getting 100,000 or 200,000 iron ore mined when we need hundreds of millions is not. It feels like a little bit of a waste of time. So, yes, I would like to mine everything out, but I'm also not, I'm not married to the idea. I don't care if that's the case. Wait, are we? Oh, nice. The robots are actually just building stuff. Very cool. Oi, why is it not going in all the way? Wait, did I not? Oh, I see. I need to fix this. Interesting. Okay. Wait, why is there 4 pipes coming down? That's weird. Wait, why is there 4 pipes coming this way? I'm confused. That should be only 3. Yeah, wait, what's this 4th one here? This one should not be. Which in turn means that this has got to go right there, which means we also need to have, yeah, I was afraid of that, this one right there. And then we gotta have this one there, and that one there, and that one there. Cool. Does that mean I can just flip this over and it'll just work? Wouldn't that be amazing? Yeah, I thought not. Damn it. Nope. Yep. Perfect. I need to cut this. Yeah. Already pre-placed that. There. Place that one there. And then go to this one there and there. Alright, now that actually gets the oil to where it needs to be. Let's have a look if we did the same. Yeah, we did this completely wrong on this side as well. My bad, my bad. It's fine, it's fine. I'll fix it, I'll fix it. This is the outer one, which we don't need. This is the one that we do want, yes. Then we also need 1 row, so we can do this. Poop, that means that one's too low. That's fine, I suppose. We can fix that. Yeah, we can fix that. We can fix that. This lower one is not dead. Just want that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. Was the train saying no path to this station? Trying to work out why. Is there? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Very strange. Oh, no path. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. Because the temporary position does not exist, it says. That's very strange. Or it can't reach this temporary position. Wait, but you're in a completely different spot, so I'm not entirely sure. I think you're looking at the wrong station, though. Yeah, it's actually over here. Oops, I can't do that. Poop. It is actually over here. So what? No, I don't think it is. I don't think it is because the temporary station it's trying to get to is completely somewhere else. So I'm not entirely sure what you mean, sir, but we can just send it off. I mean, yeah, we can just send it off. We can send it off there. Fixed it. Is an oil train, yes. But you should look at the temporary station where it's trying to go. And the temporary station is the key there. And that was in the top oil station, not in the oil station you were at. But I fixed it. I see we've got the same issue right here. We've got the same issue right here, which is fine. We can fix that as well. I would like you to go... Wait, oh. Wait, why are these not... Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Danny, could you do me a favor, please? And, could you check out these rails right here? Because these ones tell me that they are not reachable. And I can't point to them as well, which is kind of strange. And I don't know. Oh, I see. I'm missing a bit of rail. Wait, I'm missing a bit of rail right here. Right here. I'm missing a bit of rail. That's why these stations are broken. Ah. Missing rail in one of the stations. I forgot where it was. Ah. Well, if you could fix that for me, please, that would be awesome. Alright. That all being said, what's going on here then? You are there. You are there. Everything's fine. Everything's just fine. Actually, that means we can start to move on our own again, which is kind of nice. I think I want to... I'm just thinking about what I want to focus on right now. Because there's a lot of cleanup left to do, and there's lots of other, quote-unquote, other stuff left to do. But obviously I also want to get to work on designing the rest of the space science area, which is going to be huge. Like stupendously big. So that's going to be an interesting challenge in and of itself. We'll see. How's my train doing? Are we back in business loaded wise? Do we have all our stuff? Yeah, we already have all our stuff. I got way too many belts now because other people did that for me. So I can stick those in there and those in there, and that's fine. And pick up my own stuff. There we go. Lots of stuff. Those we don't need. Those we don't need. Those can be picked up by robots. Thank you and please. Actually, we don't... You know what? I'm going to... Yeah, those are picked up. I'm going to stick those arms back, or pump jacks back into the factory that made them. So if in fact we need more, I know where to get them, but I don't need to carry them with me. The roboports I don't mind because, you know, you always need those. Power poles and all that stuff I don't mind because you always need those. The chemical plants we can live without for now. Yes, we are going to need a whole fucking bunch of them in a little while. Well, in a lot of while. But for now, it's okay if we could just dump them somewhere. Where in the heck did I build my chemical plants? Am I going insane? I'm probably going insane, but that's not the point. Ah, I was right here. Jeez. Why is there a box here, though? That's a weird box to have. Let's get rid of that one. Oh. Really? Please tell me I can at least do that. No, man. That sucks. How about you? Man, why is this so much? Well, because we need a lot. Yes, I know, but that's not the point. Okay, I can dump those. Well. I guess I know where that box was for. See, that's why you always want to have a little bit of leeway, right? You want to be able to put something in. Fine, I guess I'll put down the box again. There we go. Box has been put down. Oh, right. My black boy was there. There it is. Black spider. Do your thing. Actually, what is the range on this? So I think I could go here, perhaps. Perchance. And still cover everything? Right up to this point? That would be nice. Well, maybe a little bit further. Something like that should be okay. So if I go down now, approximately that way, yeah, I cover everything. So I'm just going to go wee. Now, there's probably going to be a lake in the way. I have no idea where I am. Don't really care. As long as I see black. Ah, there we go. There we go. Let's do the orange one as well, by the way, because that's a little bit stuck, and we still have lots of black here to erase. So I'm going to stick that in. Nope. Hello? Really? Really? Get out. Thank you. Stick that in the middle, something like that, and just travel. Oh. Okay. We'll go manually for a little bit. That's fine. Something like that should be fine. And then we can just travel down. Yep, there we go. Bibbidi bobbidi boobidi bobbidi bibbidi bobbidi boop. Perfect. And we'll wait for that to do its thing. The black spider is doing its thing as well. All right, I'm happy about that. I don't need this many traffic lights, do I? I'm not going to be... Ooh, am I going to work on traffic? Am I going to work on the rail system? That could be a thing, though. Because that's going to take a long time. That's going to take a really long time to get that right. I have not done any thinking about that whatsoever, so I would be stepping in blind. But then again, you would see the entire process as it goes, I suppose. What else? Actually, I don't have normal traffic lights. I don't need offshore pumps. Why do I have offshore pumps with me? I think I know where I put you. Up here. Yes. We don't need no offshore pumps. We don't need these rocks either, by the way. Go away. Just trying to make a little bit of room without, you know, throwing away too much. Abiscotti, you're absolutely right. I already got rid of the stones. Ha! Beat you. Let's have a look. There is nothing else. Stream lag, indeed. Indeed, good sir. We don't need bricks either. And you know what? I don't need this arithmetic combinator. The constant combinator I'll keep because we use those everywhere. Do we need to clean up some of this stuff? I suppose we can. Let's have a quick look. Do we still have? Alright, that's that thing we don't want or need that thing. We don't actually have a rail book anymore, do we? That's interesting. I never made a new rail book. Well, in that case, I'm just going to stick that in here. What is this? This is an entire station, but I have no idea for what color it is anymore because I can't see that, so it's of no use. I think that is copper. Is this one with the hole in it? Yeah, this is definitely going. Bye-bye. I don't want to ever copy a hole ever again. This one can go, I suppose, because we're not using that. What do we have here? Ah, these were the corrections. These were the corrections. Well, in that case, bye-bye. And bye-bye. Alright. Why do I have like a million deconstructor planners? Go away. Go away. This one's actually useful to have. But now that I know where to look for it, I don't need to keep this. We don't need you. And we don't need you. That cleans up a lot. I like that. What is this? DLE. Oh, this is rail sections. Okay, okay. I see, I see. Wait, does this have the holes in it too? Oh, but this is a smaller one. This is the old book. Interesting. I don't see the hole in this one, though. Unless I'm completely blind, but, you know, which is not entirely unfair to say. But I don't see the holes in this one. I can maybe look at this one. Or the right one. No, the holes are not there either. So I have no idea where those holes came from. It's nice to have this, though, so we'll keep that. But we'll stick the entire book. This is that one. This is just the rail bits. I don't think we need to keep this, but whatever. So I'm just going to stick... Whoops. I'm just going to stick the entire book in here, I think. So we get rid of that, too. We definitely don't need this. Upgrade planner. We don't need... Well, I guess we can keep that. We don't need to get everything out of there. Yeah, I think we did lots of cleaning. We've got 4 entire rows freed up of stuff. I like it. Now, I actually like the idea of starting to work on these rail bits right here. Because we need to get rid of all of these in order to get a proper... you know, real system set up. Oof, that's going to be a hard one, though. That's going to be a hard one, though. Are you done? There's like 4 things still mining. Are you kidding me right now? Alright, how much is here, though? Oh, there's actually a lot here still. Oh, wow. Okay, that's good. That's good. These iron stations are still being used. These walls obviously need to be removed. I think we can do a little bit of cleanup without destroying too much of what is happening. Why is this one? Oh, it's just loading. How much is here? Oh, still 70,000. This mine's actually doing quite alright still. So we need to be mindful of that. Not thoughtful. Mindful of that. What is this? Wait, why is this not being picked up? There's 30k here, but it's not being picked up. Or maybe it is, but I'm just not seeing it. But this is closer. I would think this would be picked up, but I don't know. There are plenty of iron and copper mines in use, says Danny, and I think the LTN's favoring some of the newer ones over the older ones. That's probably true. I don't know. If you want the older ones to be used, set up priorities. Yeah, I could set up priorities for this, obviously. But, you know, the Factorio way is to go to the closest available. Why is there still a blippy here? We can delete that. Yeah, I'm very afraid to break our train system. Yeah, I might want to think about that a little bit more before we actually do that. How much is in here? I have no idea how much is in here. Wait, what? What is this? What is this? What is this? Okay. This one's confusing. Well, there's plenty of stuff in here, so we're not going to be bothering with that. When I was testing the maps, says Danny, I was happy to clear out older mines once I... It was happy to clear out older mines once I deleted some of the newer stations. Well, yeah, if it can't get it anywhere else, then obviously it's going to get it where it can. But still, the reason that it's not using it is a little bit strange, perhaps. Is this still a workable... Yeah, this is still actually full and being used. What is in this? C'est une disabled? I do not get it, huh? This one's turned off? Why, though? Whoosh, whoosh. Brilliant. Alright, well, we'll find out. We'll find out. Wow. How's our power doing? Wait, why am I just missing... Am I really only missing belts in here? Because if that's the case, I'm very sad. Because we could have a lot more power. Energizer says, on my way to there. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm guessing you mean power. And that means you have no belts with you whatsoever. Because you have the other train with you. Cool. Oh well. I'm hoping that will go alright. Oh, I do. Alright, cool. Thank you very much. That oil mine was turned off because it was causing traffic jams. I see. Thank you, Andrew, for that clarification. I guess we can fix that. Colonel Will, hello. 21,000 SPM? That's just silly. What UPS are you getting? We're not telling you. Yeah, that's 21,000. Just so you know, it's 21,600 signs per minute on expensive mode. Anyway, so UPS is not a thing we are striving for, and we are not concerned with. It's about 30 at the moment, and it will drop down a lot more. Yeah. Valostylo, hello and welcome. Thank you for the follow. He's aiming for 0.1. I'm not aiming for that. It's probably going to turn out that's going to be the actual number, but we're not aiming for that. We will see. Expensive mode will hurt you. I think it was my viewers, actually. I had a brain fart at the start of this map. I thought it was a good idea, alright? Famous last words. Good idea. It seemed like a good idea at the time. Look. I built red, right? I was thinking I'll go for 4 belts of science, right? 4 belts of science. Nothing crazy, just 4 belts of science. And I was already on expensive mode because, I don't know, reasons. And this is all I had to build, or even half of this was all I had to build to get to 4 belts of science. And I thought, hold on, I got so much surplus, it's so easy to build. Let's go to 8. I mean, what could go wrong, right? What could go wrong by going to 8 belts of science? Well, 1,000 hours later, and this is our yellow science, setup. And this is our purple science setup. It's a little bit bigger, okay? It's a little bit, on the larger side. It happens. Well, we got 8 belts. 8 belts. Well, eventually we'll get 8 belts of yellow science coming out. Once we get enough. Why is this stuck? Oh, it's not stuck. Wait, why is this? Wow. Why are there empty lines here? No. Build that one. Build that one. I don't know if I just build anything, but you know what? I'm gonna do grumble, grumble, grumble. I'm gonna do it like that and hope the robots will fix this. Why do I not have coverage here? Damn it. Girthy base setup you've got there. Indeed. Indeed, sir. Indeed. You might need to clarify the 21,600 signs per in-game minute soon. That is actually not entirely unfair. That is entirely not unfair. Since, you know, a minute in-game now is about 2 to 3 minutes in reality. Well, you don't have to rub it in, you know. Jeez. Look. Are we getting belts from this guy? Your train is leaving. All right, that was me. That was me, Einijar. Sorry, I'm just messing with you. Messing with you. Sorry. Yeah, if you're at 20 UPS, then it's like 7k SPM. Really? Well, yes. In reality, it is, but not in game. All right. Then again, computers get faster and Factorio gets more optimized. This will become closer and closer to IRL. Indeed. I hope so too. Are we carrying on with multiplayer for the next stream? I guess we could. I mean, we could just do 2 episodes of multiplayer. I mean, we shouldn't, because we would be verifying Mr. Ash's theory about doubling multiplayer during the month, and we never want to verify anything that Mr. Ash says, actually. But, oh my god, here he goes. Aha! I was right, the ratio of multiplayer will have increased. Yes, sir, you... Right, just for that, I'm going to ruin the fun for everyone and finish multiplayer right now. No, maybe not. Everyone blame Ash. Blame Mr. Ash for that. I don't think there's much more optimizing they can do. Arsoning is about out of ideas. Well, it is what it is. I never said it's a bad thing. True. It is what it is, Colonel Will. You know, I had a bad idea. I'm gonna stick with it, and we're gonna see if that is going to pan out or not. I still have high hopes that it will. We're doing everything with nuclear power as well, so that's always a good idea. I refuse to go to solar, just on the basis of it was suggested so much, and it must be a bad idea because everyone wants it. Yeah, so makes a change from getting the blame off of me, to be fair. True, that is true, Mr. Andrew. But if you really want to, I can blame it all on you. It's fine. I will be happy to do so for you. What are you doing? What are you doing? Mr. Kreka, what are you doing? Why are you walking there? That has already been built. Damn it. Oh, that sound coming in sounds really cool. Pew. Fixing your stuff. Well, thank you for that. I've not used solar since 0.15 when they added nuclear. Thank you! See, someone who understands how the world works. Nuclear is stupid. It takes too much space. I don't care that it's better for UPS. Thank you, Colonel Will. I salute you, sir. I'm always in the shit. It's only the depth varies. Yes. So the ex-wife tells me. Yes. All right. What? I see what you're doing. All right. Carry on. Where's the rest? Hey, Denny's back home. Stealing another train. That's fine. And then we've got one more person. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Yay, he's building an outpost. Brilliant. Thank you very much, good sir. Thank you very much indeed. Abiscotty says, at Diablo, I think you said nuclear is too big instead of solar is too big. No, I didn't say that. Solar is too big. I said solar. Did I not say solar? I meant solar. If nuclear is done right, it's not that much worse for UPS than solar these days, as it on its own thread. It's on its own thread. It's on its own thread. And who wants to paint miles of solar panels? Exactly my point, sir. Exactly my point. I appreciate that. Please, please tell the rest of chat so they stop bothering me with build solar panels. It's so much better. That's exactly how they sound like, by the way, in my head. Okay, so what are we going to do? Well, I think I'm going to stick with my plan of ruining everyone's day by removing all of these train tracks and figuring out exactly how we are going to redo this. See? Everyone listen to Colonel Will. That is the way it is. That is the way it is. What is this? Oh, right. Do we already have? Where did I place that, though? Here it is. Wait, I still have none? That can't be right. Wait, did we not produce last hour? Did we not produce any yet? No. What do you mean, no? Wow, is it really that slow? Holy Jesus. Okay, well, this is going to take a little while. We already have that. We already have that. We already have that. We're just waiting on the blue science. Oh my God, our blue chips. Jesus. All right. Enough of that. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Do I have enough room? I'm going to clean up. And we're going to see how much I'm going to break things, because I'm probably going to be breaking things a lot. Do I need my train for this? Would the irony be that I'm going to use my train to break train tracks? I guess it would, wouldn't it? So we broke that. We don't actually have that much traffic anymore. So I guess we can start using the full width of these train tracks and start getting rid of things like these tracks, whatever. Yeah. Where do I start, though? Where do I start? Jesus. Actually, I could start right here, because all the tracks can go this way. And we can leave this for a later date. Don't forget the episode break and starting a new one. Oh, you're absolutely right. Thank you, sir. That is very, very, very considerate of you. We are indeed almost at the end of the first episode, so I will do that in a moment. Not sure I want to know the physics that caused solar panels to sound like a man blowing a raspberry? What? I don't... that's a sentence that I don't get. Mr. Abiscotti. Let's just move our butts, shall we? Let's just move our butts and get stuff done. We've been standing around doing nothing for quite long enough. Right, I think I'll start over here somewhere. We'll park our train right there until it is empty. And we are going to remove this little bit of wall. We are going to remove these tracks, break this, fix that, and these trains can still go wherever they want and or need to go. Is that correct? Yes, they can. All right, perfect. Absolutely perfect. Can they go this way as well? Yes, because they have to go there as well. So I'm not entirely sure why they would want to go this way, but hey, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Where are we actually? Wait, what the hell? Did I just go all the way there and back again? That's not possible. Did I actually click it away? Go there. Until empty. Go away. Alright. I meant to do that. The sound is called blowing a raspberry. Okay. I'll just accept it. I'll just accept it and move on. I'm just not going to engage in this conversation. I think that is much, much smarter for me right now. All right. Oi, Danny, what are you doing? Are you cleaning up? That would be awesome. Waiting for the save. Remember, it's a multiplayer, so if you want to join, you can join by searching for Diablo's MP. If you think you have a strong enough machine / internet, which not many people do nowadays, at least not for this map. Then it says cleaning up and finishing the new iron mine. That is very good. That is very, very good. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Okay, so now that we are here, well, nearly here anyway. Look at that green. It's so beautiful. We are going to break. We are going to start by breaking the output first. So trains are going to have to go where I tell them to go. So there we go. So there we go. Now I'm not entirely sure we have trains over here right now. Yes, we do. Is this stuck? No, it's just there. So we just have to wait a little while, but it should be able to just go down here and move its butt. Yeah, this is a bit sad, but we'll make it work. We'll make it work. There it is. If we look at this train, yeah, that's fine. Okay. Now all we got to do is make sure there's no trains coming towards us before we break this. And I think if this train has passed us, we can break it, because I don't see any other trains on their way there. So, as soon as that train passes, and here it is, we will kill that. Alright, that automatically should... Whoa! Let's not do that. That automatically should get other trains just to go this way. If we ever get stuck, let's see if that happens. We will know why that is. Alright, here we go. Let's clean up. Actually, I want to use this one, so we don't pick up all the rocks and trees and everything in the neighborhood. Oi, those 3 count as well. Thank you very much. Yeah, I think I might want to do that wall as well. I don't need... Ooh, I need to be careful about what I take away, actually. Which one is the output one? It is the inner one. So if we take away this top row, they can still go down here. Yeah, that's a straight line, and they can still go out. So if we break this fast enough... Yeah, there it goes. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. We did not break anything just yet. Yeah, you can see the micro stutters, well, the macro stutters happening again, because we are changing the rails, which means we are, in fact, changing how the rails are calculated, which means that we are seeing some stutters from that. It is what it is, and I don't really care. Like I said, we have lots of rail. This is just going to happen. And there's nothing much we can do about it. Yeah, it's track lag. I hate it. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. But there's nothing we can do about it, so we're just gonna have to live with it. I hope... Danny, can you let me know if you experience the same stuttering? Or if it's smoother for you? Which would be strange, but I still would like to know if that's the case. We need this track to go there. Eventually, I just want to keep this little roundabout. Stuttering for you too? Alright. Well, there's not much I can do about that. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. This train, if I just move my own train out of the way, we can get... Hello? Yes. We can get this outer train. Ooh, well... okay, let me think about this for a second. Let me just park this right here. I think I'm not blocking anything. Hopefully I'm not blocking anything. Otherwise I will fix that in a moment. Alright, let's have a look. Because this one's obviously going to be connected there. I would like to just keep these inner lines for now. And obviously get rid of the roundabout itself. Yeah, we can extend this, I suppose. It's not as pretty as I want it to be, but we can do that. Ooh, I do need a way to get out myself. So, can I park? Yeah, there's no way for me to get there anymore. All right. I need to fix that because I already took the top part off. That means I need to... Yeah, he's filling it as well. Indeed, sir. Indeed. Now, hopefully I'm not blocking any trains here. Nope, I'm not crashing into anything. That's good. There's no way for me to get to the outer ring anymore. Oops. See, I'm terrible at driving these trains manually. But I'll get there. There's no way for me to get there, though. But I think we should be maybe alright. Yeah, we can fix that. I'm going to park myself right here. This is going to block any outgoing traffic, I know, but that's what I'm going to fix right now. That is what we're going to fix right now, because this is going to be a side track, which means I can use this as my personal parking space. That means you... Oops, already... Yeah, hello, train. Wait, how are you getting it out? Oh, I see. You're going to go all the way here and then go back out. That's good. There we go. We can build this. This is going to be... Yeah, we're not doing double lights anymore anyway. This entire track is going to be useless, so we're going to take that out. We are going to connect this one here. Poop, that was the wrong one to remove. Alright. Nope. Stop wiggling about. Thank you. Okay, so this means we can move our train, which is now officially blocking stuff. We can move our train onto our personal track and not be in the way. Wouldn't that be wonderful? Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, park it. Thank you very much. And that train can just leave. Nice. All right. Continuing the cleanup and the rejiggering of the stuff. Oh, by the way, Andrew, I still forgot to do the end of the episode. Right, for anyone that's on Twitch, stick around. We'll be doing a little bit more, 2 hours or so of multiplayer, and we'll continue this, obviously. But for anyone on YouTube, there's only one thing left for me to say, and you know what it is. Thank you to my patrons for sponsoring this channel. It helps, it motivates. Thank you very much. It really does. And to anyone else, I'll say thank you very much for watching. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe to the channel. Comment down below if you have any suggestions or ideas. My name is Diablo, and I will see you next time.